Greetings, Sidekicks, this is Captain Comic, and welcome back to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. Now, where we last left off, we were talking about Red Skull and the Cosmic Cube, and, going on a journey through hell. So, you know, fun times. Literal hell. Well, not literal hell. Asgardian Hell, which is actually quite different from what I hear. Oh, hey, here's a smart thing. Just frickin' maybe dodge the slime and whatnot. Okay, that's this. Ooh, those rocks explode, and they do. Oh my god, all that damage. That damage, though. Oh, it does 1,000 damage. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. Let's get down here. Everyone, help me out. Everyone, help me. Help me! Help me! Help me! You know something's going wrong when Wolverine is the first one to start dying. But Hell, again, I don't know much about Hela. I know a little more than the average moviegoer. Like, I know that, for instance, she's not related to Thor or any of them. She is literally just the goddess of death, like from the standard. Where are you, Thor? From the standard Asgardian mythology, basically, except for with a more colorful costume. She's not actually really a villain. Like, she was originally portrayed as a villain, but really, for the most part, she was kind of just doing her job, because like usually someone Thor loved would die, and he'd go like, "You have to free her." It's like, look, it was her time to die, okay? I say her because it was usually Jane, and usually Jane Foster dying, and he's like, well, I'll fight you to the death or whatever. I'll make a wager with you or something along those lines. I'm just trying to get out of here, honestly. And so really, she was never actually a villain. She was pretty much just doing her job, and Thor was just getting pissed at her, which is kind of funny. Sad, but funny. And but eventually they made her like even less of a villain, to the point where it's just like she is actually kind of sympathetic towards a lot of people. Like for instance, what was it? Scourge the Executioner kind of positioned himself on the bridge between there's like a bridge between, I believe, Hell and another place, and he sacrificed himself, killing all these demons and stuff. And so what happened was Hela was like, you know what? I normally wouldn't do this, but he's earned his place in like the land of the dead. He's a good person. He was a good guy to the very end. So he gets a place in Hell. And like the Enchantress, because for a while the Executioner Scourge was just like the Enchantress's henchman, kind of. But when he died, she was like grieving and whatever, and so like she actually like was crying, I believe, and Hela was like, yeah, no, he fought valiantly, and he will be remembered, and this and that. Where is that final Viking? Where's the final Viking? That would be him. Okay, let's keep going. Try to avoid the. I don't really get the slime motif around here. It doesn't really make much sense, but hey, what do I know? Okay, so Hela's actually not really much of a villain. I always find it weird that they use her as a villain. Oh. It is Valkyrie and her winged horse. She's supposed to be a free DLC update character. Yeah. Valkyrie battles trolls, delivers souls. And it even rhymes. See, this is the Valkyrie I like, not frickin' Tessa Thompson, imitation, off-brand Valkyrie. I hate Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie, in fact. Like, abhor it. Just not a fan. Not a fan. Don't like it. Valkyrie also has an interesting history, because basically she is the soul of an ancient actual Valkyrie, but she was her mind and powers were transplanted into a human, and she didn't know this for a while. When she found out, she was horrified, because it turned out it had completely wiped that human's memories and everything, and it would never be recovered. So she kind of made it her mission to what she did was make it her mission to kind of like recover that person and give her life back, which is pretty noble, actually. Like, again, and Enchantress was actually the one responsible for creating Valkyrie. She kind of intended to use her as like a, she kind of intended to use her as kind of a pawn in like her schemes. But what she didn't count on is that Valkyrie is not stupid, for one thing, and two, very heroic, like always obsessed with doing the right thing. So the minute she found out Enchantress was not on the level, boy, yeah, that went poorly. That went poorly for Amora, we'll say. I keep forgetting how to stop flying. Enchantress is always, actually, I always like her as a character as well. She's very brightly colored and has a cool costume, and classic Master of Evil as well. She's one of the, not one of the founding Masters of Evil, but the second grouping she was a member of, which is kind of cool. Also, this kind of looks like, I'm kind of getting a Wizard of Oz vibe from this place, which is hilarious. But, you know, giant green crystal castle, like, give me a break, because this is basically the Wizard's Kingdom, or whatever. Oz, yeah, no, duh. Called Oz. It even says so in the title, Wizard of Oz. But, we're going off to see the wonderful the not-so-wonderful Witch of Death, not the wonderful Wizard of Oz, so that's not a thing that's happening. Okay, come on. Don't burn yourselves also on the fire. Pretty sure that's fire. I'd be very surprised if it isn't. Oh, hang on. There's a box here, guys. Come on. There we go. Enhanced XP cube. We may need to use some of those before we get to that, because I know we're not at the Thanos fight yet, but we're getting damn close, because after this, I believe, this is the final chapter before we get onto Thanos and the Black Order. Oh. Yeah, but Hell is kind of a barren place, but at the same time, it is really cool looking, because Jack Kirby, I believe, still worked for Marvel back when they designed it, because he was, like, the Thor guy for a while. And, it looked really... All his, like, dimensions that he made up and stuff always did look really cool. I will say that. Okay. There we go. And I'm guessing Hela has made a deal with, the Red Skull and Searcher. Either that, or the Red Skull is using the Cosmic Cube to, kind of warp reality and make himself the ruler of the Nine Realms. Those are my bets for what's happening here. Because, like, I really have no idea, because the Red Skull, compared to, like, most Asgardian villains, is pretty low tier. Like, he is, at the end of the day, just a normal guy. A really smart one. A really evil one. But, really, just a guy. Like, he's just one man! Like they say about Batman. But yeah, no, the Red Skull, Red Skull's one of those guys they've had to explain multiple times how he's somehow still alive. Because, like, he's been living since World War II, which is just, it's a real conundrum. That and, like, so they always say, oh no, he was, not frozen in ice, but he was, like, put in suspended animation by, like, some random chemicals or whatever. And, it's a hard one to... Magneto, like, they've had to do a thing several times where, like, he, like, gets, like, brought back by some aliens, or, like, de-aged and then re-aged back into a younger man, or stuff like that to keep him alive, because, like, World War II is an intrinsic part of his origin, but at the same time, that would make him ancient if he had survived through World War II, even if he was a child when that happened. So, ooh, hey. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and save, actually. No, we're gonna save after we get this box. Alright. Oh yeah, we're gonna need that sword of yours. What is this one? This one is shield plus pew pew. Okay, there we go. Broke it open. And we got more ISO 8. Lovely. Not really what I wanted, but hey, you can't get everything you want. Yeah, I think, from what I've seen in the trailers, we're going to have to fight Hela and the Destroyer. The Destroyer was a tough one, kind of an interesting one in, the original Ultimate Alliance game, because, they had this thing where like, okay, you need to find these 4 things, then we can use the Destroyer to fight Dr. Doom. And this is Nick Fury telling you this. But then, like, when you gather them all, Nick Fury turns back into Loki, and it's like, oh, did not mean to do that. He's like, haha, you fools, you gathered all the stones for me, and now I will destroy you or whatever. And so he summons the Destroyer Armor, and the Destroyer Armor is completely invulnerable in the game. Like, you cannot hurt him in any way. So what you have to do is you have to lure it over to where Loki's body is and trick it into shooting him. So it's basically you've played the classic stop hitting yourself routine with Loki, and he falls for it. It's how you beat him, and he just like goes down in one hit, and it's great. But yeah, no, you cannot actually fight the Destroyer in that game. Like, you can punch it and everything, but it will do nothing. It is literally invulnerable. But we're just gonna keep on going. Here we go. We've got all our specials, ultimates saved up as well, so. Also, nice on-brand calling them ultimate moves. Like, because, you know, Ultimate Alliance. Oh, here she is, sitting on her throne, looking pretty damn cool. She smiles a lot too, which is funny. Like, she's not like usually an angry-looking Queen of the Dead, which is odd. Oh, be polite. Call her Lady Hella.
But the path has since been closed to me.
Yeah, gee, I wonder why. Whoa, look at those fingernails, man. She could easily gut you with those. In fact, that's probably what they're for. Let me guess. I'm gonna take over. Oh, what's she doing? What's happened? Oh.
I have merely done what I always have.
Oh, what was she doing?
Lord Thor.
Oh, sugar. Search her. Wonderful. We have to run away from him.
Whatever I must to ensure that my realm is forever filled with fresh souls.
Oh, that's clever, actually.
Yours.
So using kind of team up with the fire demons. Fire demons love to kill things. Just have the fire demons kill everybody, and then their souls can be transferred to hell. It's like a business transaction.
More important matters. But I've invited a trusted ally from Muspelheim to make sure you feel
Oh, so we gotta fight him now?
at home.
Oh, so now we're in hell. Do we have to run away? I think we have to run away. Maybe. Man, he's huge. Larger than the Infinity Sentinel, even. Oh no, we do have to actually fight him. Okay, how do we fight him though, is the question. How do we have to stun him, or? Okay. So we just have to stun him. That's fair. Ooh, we are really taking some heat though. You get it? Taking some heat. We've made a fire. We've made a lava. Okay, just frickin' take him out. How do we take him out? Seriously, he's too strong. Oh. Oh. Okay, so what do we need to do? Explain. Oh. The source of his strength. Okay, so I'm gonna teleport in Asgard. Chip away at him until he staggers. Okay. Man, that's not inspiring the greatest confidence. Not inspiring a lot of confidence. Alright, come on, let's chip away at him until he staggers though. That's just uncalled for. I'm sorry. This is not a nice way of going about this. Oh boy, yeah, no, this is... I maybe should have leveled. I maybe should have done some Infinity Trials off camera for this, because, like, I can't do this. Like, he's too strong. He's got too much stagger bar is what the problem is. And, like, is it refilling, even? Like, that would really suck. Okay. But, I don't know how to do this. How to do this without dying, I should say. Because we are just gonna keep dying. If we're not careful. Seriously, when he staggers, this better be good. Come on. Oh. Oh no, we just needed to stagger him. Okay, thank God. Because that looked real bad. Oh. So we're gonna teleport. Oh, ooh, yeah, no, that's... What devilry. It's called the Bifrost, dumbass. It's called... I love how he says, what devilry. It's like, it's rainbow, it's bridge, it's coming down on you. It's the Bifrost. Obviously. Oh, there we go. See, this makes a lot more sense. This actually looks like the boss fight I saw in the trailers. Okay. Yep. Yep, so I've heard. There we go. Send Searcher to his eternal reward. Okay. So you want me to kill him. You could have just said that. Yep. Also, what happens if you kill Searcher? Because he is technically the god of his realm. So, like, does anything... Does he really die? Or does he just, you know, kind of respawn? I don't know how else to phrase that. He respawns, I think. I don't think he can be killed. Of course, then again, like, no, because I don't believe Ymir, he's kind of the Searcher of, the Frost Giant realm, can be killed either. So, could be. Maybe he just, like, respawns or whatever. Yeah! There we go. Come on. Bring the heat and the thunder and the everything. Just knock him down. Yes. Also, I'm pretty sure he's not the original one responsible for Ragnarok, Searcher. That's the one thing that did also bother me about Thor Ragnarok, because it was a good movie, but it did go in some stupid directions a few times. One of the main things was they didn't seem to understand like actual like mythological Ragnarok, which is disappointing because you'd think that's like the first thing you'd be looking at is, hey, what's the original Ragnarok? How does it work? So the original, I believe, is set in place by either Loki or the Midgard Serpent. The Midgard Serpent being like this kind of other dimensional snake wrapped around the Earth, which still exists in Marvel, so there is constantly a snake wrapped around the Earth. It's just on another plane of existence, so nobody can see or interact with it, which is always cool. Planes of existence are one of my favorite frickin' like comic tropes, because it's just one of the coolest things. Like they're like, oh, they're in your realm, but you can't see them or interact with them or any of that. Ooh, there we go. And we got a nice level up for Spidey, some ability orbs. Yeah, damn right we took you out. Oh, that ain't good. Well, if he cuts that off, he can't travel to Earth, he can't conquer other dimensions, any of that. I really don't know why he wants to do that. Ooh, and bam. Wish you could have done. Wish actual playable Thor could do that. And is he just gonna fall into endless space? Okay, guess he's fallen. Curse you, Thor Odin's son! I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Always do. But
Yep.
as long as Asgard still stands,
Oh yeah.
the mighty Thor and his allies shall defend it till their dying breaths.
Ooh, that's some nice dialogue there. And look at this, Under Siege. So is Asgard? Wait, no. So is Asgard also a chapter? I don't know. But, oh.
Still at large. We must seek counsel with the Allfather.
My guess, Red Skull's kind of taking his place a little bit. So we're gonna save real quick. Yep. Now saving complete. But anyway, we're gonna have to cut it short for now because this has been Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order. If you liked it, click like. If you didn't, click dislike. And if you want more, please click subscribe and ring the bell. This is Captain Comic signing off. Bye-bye, guys.